We have seen some basic built-in functions already throughout this course, such as print and len and type. So this will be a recap, and we'll also build upon those basic functions in this video. So let's head over to PyScripter and get started. Let's first take a look at some of the functions we've seen so far. One of the most common ones is the print function, which we can add in a single value or comma separated values and print the screen. I can put in a boolean of true, an integer of 10, a float of 15.76, a string literal of hello, a list of 1 and 2, a tuple of 3 and 4, and so on. I'll hit enter and we can see we get our values printed to screen. We've also seen the built-in length function. If we have a string, we'll call it my text and set it equal to Ireland. So I could spell it, Ireland, hit enter. We call the len and add in my text, hit enter, and it returns 7. There are 7 characters in our string. Len also works on a list. You can just apply in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and hit enter, and there are 6 objects within our list. That is also the same for a tuple. We can also have a dictionary. My dict equals our curly braces, and we'll just latch 1 onto 1, 2 onto 2 and 3 onto 3. Hit enter and we can get the length of that dictionary, which will be 3 entries. We've also seen type, so let's create some more variables. We have a text variable and a dictionary. Let's create a list. My list, I'll set that equal to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we have here. So I'm going to copy that and paste it and hit enter. And now when we call type and supply in our variables, so I'll put in my text, we can see it is a string. Next we have the dictionary, we can see it is a dictionary type, and we also have our list, and that is a list. So type returns the type of the object. ID is a unique identifier. We can put in my text and we get a unique ID for that variable. So the ID function returns the identity of the object. The identity of an object is an integer, like we see before us there, and this is guaranteed to be unique and constant for this object, our text, our string object, during its lifetime. Once the script is ended, or I close down PyScripter and reopen the script and recreate the string, it now has a different life, and a different ID value will more than likely be assigned. The next function is fantastic for getting a value or information from a user. That is input. So we call our input function and we might say, how old are you? Enter, and you can see we have this prompt here. How old am I? Well, I just turned the big 4-0. We can see the output to screen. Now you can set it to be a variable, so let's say age, and we'll say equals. We'll grab our input up here and we'll run. Oh, I forgot the I. We'll run. We can see we get our prompt, and I'm going back to my heyday when I was 21. We'll click OK, and now we have 21 as our age variable. You can see that it did come in as text, denoted by the single quotes around 21. You can of course convert that to an integer. We can simply wrap age in the integer function, which is a built-in function itself, and we get 21. And we could have done that straight away for age. We could have wrapped the whole function, the input function, in the integer function. We'll hit enter. I'll put in 21 again and hit OK. And now when I call age, we can see that it is an integer, and we can show that by using the type function. In this video, we showed some of the more basic built-in functions with Python. We had seen print, length, and type throughout this course. You may never have a need for the ID function, but the input function is often used to get information from a user, which then can be used throughout your script.